Alright. Yeah, I'm trying something new. This is actually an idea I had for a while now, where I've wanted to a bunch of little I don't know what you'd call them. Whatever. Anyway, what I'm looking at here, please excuse my poor camera skills, is a dinosaur egg excavation egg. Oh, that's interesting. It's a little excavation kit, ages 5 and up. Obviously, I am within that age range. So let's just open that right up. Now, as I understand it, inside there's supposed to be a toy. Ooh, look at that. That's interesting. It looks like a clump of dirt. I'm going to have to wipe my table off when this is all done. Now, no, the toys behind here are not... They are not what comes in. This was supposed to be decoration. Unfortunately, my camera is not very good, so it's kind of hard to see them. They're supposed to be part of the theme here. These are what I've collected over the years. I'm quite happy with them. Anyway, back to the egg. Let's see. Hey, here's our excavation tool. This should be cool. Going to use this. Oh, ignore that. That is an alarm for myself for later. I can wait. Anyway, that's what this is. Tool is what we're going to use to be breaking this egg apart. And we've got some instructions here. I'm going to read them on no CD. All right. Your excavation kit consists of one dinosaur egg with a dinosaur figure inside of it, one chisel tool. You also need a cup of water. I knew it. No, I should have grabbed it, however. Oh, and it says we'll need a newspaper for the work area. Well. Oh, okay, so we lay out the paper, then put egg inside the cup. Soak for... Let's see, the longer the egg is in water, the softer the material will become and the easier the excavation will go. Ah, well, it seems my area needs a little work then. Be right back. Alright, so I got the cup of water and I plopped the egg in there and I think it's absorbed some of it actually. Oh, now it's sunk. It was floating for a moment. Oh, look at that, it's bubbling. So we'll give that a moment, give that some time to soak that all in. Look at that. I might need more water. Some of this. Now look at that. I bought this at a garage sale. And I just absolutely love it. I've always loved dinosaurs ever since I was a little child. And I used to play dinosaurs, play pretend. With my cousin, it was loads of fun. So when I saw this at a rummage sale, I was like, yes, I must have that, thank you. And so now I will share that with you today. Like, I haven't gone to the Parasaurolophus page, I'm a little lost. But you see this fellow? Now, did he really look exactly like that? No, we don't know. It's not likely. I don't believe they mentioned any feathers for the you know, we learned that some dinosaurs have feathers, like, I believe T-Rex supposedly had feathers. Velociraptor, definitely. There's probably more that I'm missing, but those are the ones off the top of my head. In the meantime, here is the Parasaurolophus. Look at that. That's a lovely illustration. It's quite lovely indeed, I like it. The pictures are really cool. I like them. Alright, so let's see. Parasaurolophus. Ooh, that's a different dinosaur skull. Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus. Close enough, you know what I mean. Reptile with pearl-sided crest. Big words. Late Cretaceous. Found in Alberta, Canada, Utah, New Mexico, USA. All those places you can find them. Parasaurolophus was one of the most bizarre duck-billed dinosaurs. It had a long tubular crest that curved back from its snout for a distance of up to 6 feet. The nostrils were in their normal place at the front of the snout, and the breathing tubes ran right up the crest and back down again into the mouth. If you cut the crest open, you would find 4 tubes, 2 going up and 2 coming down. The crest may have been a signal to let another Parasaurolophus recognize a member of its own species. Also, if Parasaurolophus breathed out strongly, and could have made a honk or bellow inside the crest. Yes, that is one of the theories. I really need to look that up to see if they have any more information on that, because that's an interesting idea. Now, they used it to make loud sounds. Perhaps a call, a mating call, or maybe like bats, like they mentioned, to see who they're the same species. Perhaps it'd be more akin to who is a member of my family. Is this my baby? Am I in the right nest? Sort of thing. Or a young little baby, a little hatchling would cry out, and the mother would recognise the particular squeaks of that particular child. Possible. Like bats. That's an interesting theory. Again, I don't know how accurate that is, but it is certainly a thought. Yeah, that's starting to come off. There we go. So we just chip it away. And real archaeologists, they wouldn't do quite like this, as roughly as I am. No. They'd be much more delicate. You know, have you ever seen Jurassic Park and in the scene where the 2 archaeologists then at dig site, have you noticed the sorts of tools they have? They had x-ray machines, or if you see, maybe you watched the Magic School Bus in that episode. Oh dear. You know, I doubt this is particularly entertaining, what I am doing right now. Don't watch this! Oh, I'm starting to see some colour. Can you see it? Look at that. I start to see it. It's poking through. We're getting closer. Alright. On the right track here. Ooh, it's like a green. Yes, it looks like a green. Maybe a turquoise colour. Is it a foot? A bit of tail, perhaps? I think the foot. On the topic of being delicate on an archaeological dig, it reminds me of an episode of Psych. I can't remember the name of the episode. I will leave that in the description. But the episode was about a man. He just shows up on shore, washed up, dead of course, with bite marks. At first glance, it looks like it could be a shark attack. Understandable, of course. It came from the ocean. But Shawn, remembering in an old school project, recognised the bite pattern. the shape, the general alignment of the teeth marks. He recognized it, and with some very, very quick drawing skills, deduced that it was a T-Rex. That was an interesting episode. And, oh, yes, okay, I think we're seeing a belly here. Belly, and the legs. What do you think? What do you think, folks? Do you think that it could be perhaps in the egg yet? Do you think that we have, perhaps this is an arm, and this is a leg here, and then this would be a tail around there. Perhaps it's a Parasaurolophus. Now that'd be neat. Think about popular dinosaurs, ones most seen in toys. We already know it's not a pterosaur. Ignore that, it's my phone. Pterosaur. For reference, this here is Swoop from the Dinobots. He is a pterosaur. In media instructions and online Wikipedia pages, it would likely say pterodactyl, which is what he would be modelled after, but that is not the only flying dinosaur. And in fact, they're not dinosaurs. They are pterosaurs. And I'm going to let that soak a bit because it's getting hard. And on the topic of pterosaurs and what makes them not dinosaurs, give me a minute. Wipe off the gunk from my hand and bring out my trusty dinosaur encyclopedia, and I will read it to you. In the meantime, enjoy Swoop. He will guard the egg. What is not a dinosaur? Since dinosaurs only lived on land, many prehistoric animals cannot be considered dinosaurs. In the air were pterosaurs, a separate group of gliding and flying reptiles, which ranged in size from a crow to an airplane, with a wingspan of up to 33 feet, 10 meters across. Two large groups of reptiles ruled the sea during the age of dinosaurs, the ichthyosaurs and the plesiosaurs. These animals were neither closely related to the dinosaurs nor to each other. Other well-known prehistoric animals did not even live at the same time as the dinosaurs. A wide variety of fossil reptiles lived before the dinosaurs came on the scene, including the mammal-like reptiles such as the sail lizards. After the dinosaurs died out, the mammals became the most important animals, as they still are today. Extinct mammals like the mammoth are not dinosaurs. And here in the book we have some pictures. Adjust my camera. Oh, dear Lord. What problems? So there's a nice rendering of a pterosaur. That is a Dimetron. I believe that'd be the sail lizard they mentioned. Not a dinosaur. Interesting. An ichthyosaur and a plesiosaur. You may recognize her as Nessie. Yes. It's interesting that the things that, cartoons and things would straight up just say, oh, it's a dinosaur. No, darling, actually it's not. It's not a dinosaur. It's a pterosaur. It's an ichthyosaur, a plesiosaur, etc., etc. Just not everything from those eras are dinosaurs. There are different categories. Just as a bat is not a bird, even though it has wings. Same can go for a ladybug, it's also not a bird. Though funny enough, some people refer to ladybugs as ladybirds. Do they? Or did I just hear that from someone who got their facts all wrong and I am spreading misinformation? Don't mind me, I did not come with a script with this. And it's too late now. I only have the one egg and I have no desire to Oh dear. Things are falling down. I am... My desk is shaking apparently from my hard work. Oh, yep, that's a foot, all right. That is most definitely a foot. Okay, that's a body. I'm thinking that this might be... Oh, what they call? What was the category for these? Not theropod. What is that? Let's see. Handy Danny Dinosaur Handbook. What type is this? Sauropod. That's the type. Not type. Yeah, you know what I mean. Probably. Again, I really should have come with a script with this. I meant to. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look. I'm seeing fins. There's fins in here. Oh, that confirms the type, doesn't it? All right. Tell me now, did you get it right? Did you guess this? This creature, which I did have a toy that matched it, but I couldn't figure out how to get him transformed. So here we are with his bot mode. But look at the fins on along his kibble there. See those plates? Those are absolutely... No, look at them. They're nice. They're nice. They're lovely. And they're well known for a particular type of dinosaur. Very popular type. Stegosauria. Or Stegosaurus. I suppose there's two different ones, aren't there? Stegosaurus, though, is the one we want. Sorry, Stegosauria is right above. On the encyclopedia. Stegosaurus, plated reptile, early Jurassic to late Cretaceous. Found in Colorado, Oklahoma, Utah, and Wyoming, USA. Stegosaurus was named in 1877 from an incomplete skeleton discovered in Colorado, USA. Stegosaurus had a tiny tubular skull with a brain the size of a walnut. Its teeth were small, blunt, and diamond-shaped plates on its back. Oh, sorry. Skipped a line there. Its teeth were small, blunt, and leaf-like. Stegosaurus had small, flat plates on its neck and bigger diamond-shaped plates on its back and the first part of its tail. At the end of the tail, Stegosaurus had 4 long spines. Stegosaurus had very short front legs, about half the length of its hind legs. Stegosaurus was up to 30 feet long. Now, that is remarkable. That is a popular dinosaur because its distinctive plates is just, they're so eye-catching, so well-known. It's iconic. Almost as iconic as the T-Rex. Not quite. But, yes. Oh, look at all this stuff. It's like mud. Very brittle. It does not hold together. It's not like clay. I said it was plaster. Which would be a good reason not to try to break this dry. You definitely want to do the water, because otherwise you're going to have a bunch of plaster dust in the air, and that is not good for your lungs. Believe me when I say that is not good for your lungs. Oh, dear Lord. This is... Oh, I can see parents hating this activity. Oh, I wonder if it even keeps children occupied. Alright, you know what? We know what it is. You already know what it is. So I'm going to pause and jump skip. Alright, back at it. Also cleared out what I'm going to refer to mud because it looks like mud. And back at the grinding. I had to soak it a bit more. Ooh, I'm starting to see a tail. Just careful, I don't want to scratch it. It's made of plastic, so it should be able to withstand this thing. It's not particularly sharp. Just break off a chunk. Oh, there we go. That's a chunk. Making a big old mess there. There's a head! Breathe, my beautiful child. Breathe! Maybe breathe. Oh, it's coming off much easier now. Much easier. Good, good. So yes, I do recommend, should you get yourself something like this, little plaster egg with a toy inside, that you would soak it for, I'd say, at least half an hour. Yes, that sounds about right. Just needs about the average drinking cup size. Just enough water to cover it. And it did float at first, and then bubbles were released. Ooh, ooh. I think I can pull this part off. There we go, the big old chunk. Set that aside. Oh, there we go! Look at that! Oh, that was much easier than I thought. That is hilarious. If we'd started, say, over here, that would have been so much more digging. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. In fact, let me get that water, give it a nice little rinse here. Get this stuff out of here first. Yes. So yeah, good rinse. Gets the rest of this off. And then there you go, you've got yourself a little dinosaur. One moment, let's give this a rinse. Oh, look at those little tootsies. Oh, that's too cute. It's nice, and you can see the spikes on the tail there. It's nice. Not too spiky. So if a small person decided, I want to play with that, it's not going to hurt them. And it's unlikely to get swallowed because, yes, I think it's just big enough that that wouldn't be an issue, perhaps. There's a reason it's 5 years and older, because a 5-year-old isn't likely to stick this in their mouth. I'm totally the age demographic for this thing. Totally. Dear Lord, my camera is so fuzzy. Maybe it's because I keep... Oh, that's better. Anyway, there you have it. Little dinosaur, and I hope you enjoyed my rambling about dinosaurs and my lack of knowledge. I'll try to do better for the next time I do something like this. I have a few other little crafts, these things. I just got them from, well, just convenience stores and things. Little cheap toy section. Nothing spectacular. Just a couple of, just a few, small amount of money is all you need to pick these up. It's not a lot. It's pocket change. So I'll go get myself cleaned up and let this one rest with his new friends. Oh, let's give him some friends. He needs some friends. He's gonna have this fellow here. Boulder from Rescue Bots. This weird looking egg dinosaur I got at a second-hand store. Yes, look at them, they're all good friends. They're all gonna hang out together. Right, hope you enjoyed that. Have a good day. Have fun, drink lots of water, etc., etc. And I hope you had fun with this. I mean, again, I'll try to do better. Next time I'll plan out what I'm going to say, instead of just winging it with my encyclopedia, which I am my camera sitting on. Oh dear. With my clean hand, or cleaner hand. If you want to check this out, you can find it online in certain places, no doubt. Oh dear. My expert camera holding abilities, yes. Be jealous. The Dinosaur Encyclopedia, a handbook for dinosaur enthusiasts of all ages. By Dr. Michael Benton. Yes, it's a good book. It's a very good book, and I've enjoyed this book. It's fun to read. Well, I mean, not cover to cover, but like, I'll look in there like, oh, that's an interesting dinosaur. And then, if I want to know more about it, then I go look online. Simple as that. So, once again, hope you enjoyed. I will see about finding where you can buy that book. And if I can, I'll leave a link. If not, so sorry. You could probably find it on eBay, though. It's not going to be that hard. Goodbye.